Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new here, I'm Leaners and today I am unboxing 3 boxes. I don't know if you can see them all. Yes, you can. Okay, 3 boxes from 3 different vendors and I've got their pots all ready to go, so let's get to it. The first one is from the Green Escape. So, what do we got here? It's my packing list. Lots of paper. And my plants. These guys always pack stuff really well. This time I have little stickers so I don't like screw up and mix up my plants. So, this is Frilly Girl. She is a girl plant. I think she's a semi-miniature. I am going to just pre-cut all this. And see, I made little stickers. I don't know if you could see. So that I can keep track of these guys, because I tend to just toss stuff. And she has a pot ready to go. So I'll just set her in here. And the next one is Blue Halo. And this is a semi-miniature, I'm pretty sure. And in case I didn't give you a good look at this one, here's the girl plant. You could see the lighter color where the stem comes up into the leaf. And I'm really excited about these. I've been looking for girl plants. And this little tiny thing, look at that. Just a little bitty thing. Oh, and she's got red reverse. And this is Blue Halo. And I'm going to split this plastic before setting it over on the dirt. The nice sharp scissors. There. It's ready to release. And she gets a little Blue Halo sticker. And I'm going to put that right on her so I don't lose track. And she has a pot over here. See? All ready to go. And I am back to using at least an inch of her perlite in the bottom because it just helps them drain so well, and they don't like their toes wet. So I'm still doing my same old soil mixture. I'm just filling the bottom. I went and all the ones that I had just put my soil all the way down to the bottom, I repotted and did the perlite in the bottom again. Okay, this is Tiger. Now there's a story behind Tiger. Oh, this looks a lot more like it's supposed to. I don't know if you've watched my videos, but look at that. Okay, we've got color right out of the gate. The other one wasn't quite looking right. And I kept questioning in each video, saying sometimes we get nefarious thoughts that we got the wrong plant. Now, this wasn't a replacement. I went and ordered this plant because I knew I had the wrong plant. And the greenhouse that had sent me the wrong one, within an hour of showing them a photo, I had a refund in my account and an apology. So like I say, they've all been great right from the get-go. So I really have no complaints. When you're selling thousands of plants, it happens. So there is the real Tiger. And this one looks definitely different than the other one did. We'll see. We're going to try this again. if I got the wrong plant twice in a row, the odds of that are quite slim. So I'm giving the other tiger to my sister because we don't know what it is. And she's named it Lolita. So, looks more like a restless heart, but once you lose the ID, you don't know what you have. So, okay, this is AE Milky Way. I always feel, because I really don't want to accidentally chop the top of the leaves off. And by the way, I noticed no broken leaves. What a great job. Okay, AE Milky Way. Just gently peel. Oh, did I speak too soon? Yep. Okay, so I know that that is AE Milky Way, and I'll set it. So what I'll do is I'll just take this piece of paper with the name on it and set the leaf on it over here. But it's a pretty decent little plant. I love the red reverse, and I can't wait to see this one grow up and bloom for me. So, I am going to, see this says sow only. You know, I threaten everyone with their life, but it's retired from the sowing. And a little sticker. And this one has its ID. So, I would say, there it is. So, I've got 2 pots left. So I'm not sure who this is from until I open it up and see what's in it, because the names on the box don't match the grower, and these are from, I think, smaller growers. Wow, that's a lot of extra room. I hope it didn't bounce around too much. Tropify. Okay, this is my very first plant from Tropify, and it is in a pot. And I'm going to pull it out of the pot anyway. I don't keep anything in the pots they were shipped in, and I have reasons which I may get into later on. But wow, boy, that plant is just I gotta say, this is my first plant from Tropify, and it is just beautifully, do you see that? Not a bent leaf, nothing. Well, A+ Tropify. That is a nicely packed plant. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to tear anything and actually end up injuring the plant. So, okay. Let's see. Get this to where you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to cut this and remove the spun fiber fill. So that is a lovely plant. It has a tag already. Even though I made it a tag, and this is just a temporary because I've got these things. So I've got my container marked, and I started using a plastic labeler. because I noticed that my marks were starting to wear down a little bit. They weren't worn off, but they were worn down. So for me, that was a no-go. Boy, what a mess. What a mess. Okay. Now, for the last one. And this would be from Bubba's Violets. And I don't know. I think since the label's on top, it might be packed from this end. And this is the first time I've ordered from Bubba's. So these are both new vendors for me. Okay, there's my packing slip. Oh, okay. People, I'm going to do this over the garbage can because we've got the packing peanuts. And I'm sure that guarantees a nice, safe delivery. But, makes it a little harder to open it. Max Scorching Sun. I've been eyeing this plant for a long time, so when I saw it come up for sale, and I got my little tag here, nicely packed, all those packing peanuts. Wow. Okay. This looks like an older plant. Oh my goodness. You got to be kidding me. This doesn't look like a starter. And I just cut through a leaf. Well, that is a more mature plant. I'm probably doing this off camera where you can't even see. But look at that. Do you see that? We're talking, this is not a starter. This is a plant. In fact, it looks like there may be multiple plants here. So I will, boy, do I repot it or do I wait? I'll probably wait. I'll just, I mean, as far as breaking them up, I'm not going to break them up right now. But it looks here like I've got one, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 crowns here. That's quite a plant. And it's a little loose, but it's okay. So there we go. Max Scorching Sun. And this to date is the most developed plant that I've received from anybody. And it will need some work. But I'm not ungrateful. I think it's amazing that I got a nice mature plant. So this one I'm going to set aside for later, and same with this one because those are going to be a little more involved. I actually kind of like, the way the plants are when they come with just a plug because they're really easy to pot. Let me move this down a little. Okay, just about right there. So this is what I do. I like to have my little pot ready to go. I just lightly put this stuff in. And I'm just making sure you guys can see what I'm doing, so I'm not preaching to the wall. Okay, so I like to take, and I can see the size of my plug, so I just make a hole. And I've already split this, so I just pull that off, set it there, and I can see it's a little deep. There we go. And then room temperature water that's been sitting overnight. And I can just water it in, and I won't mess with it for a while. And, you know, it's been traveling. A lot of these have come between 2,000 and 3,000 miles. So they need a rest. They need to be left alone and put in my warm room. And my new arrivals, they all go into my, what I call my germination room or my hot room. It's where I germinate seeds for the garden. So this is Tiger. And Tiger fits nicely right in there. And I just give them a watering. And hopefully I don't get anything on the leaves. I don't want to do that. I don't like to get watered on their leaves. Okay, so there is Tiger. And then we've got AE Milky Way. This one looks a little drier. That's a nice big fat plug. See, nice plant. Make a nice little plug hole. Oh, need that a little larger. Drop it in there. I've had them too long for the pot. Was not deep enough, and ended up just taking a scissors and cutting the bottom of the root system off. And you know what? They did just fine like that. There we go. AE Milky Way. And after those drain, I will dump all that excess water. Okay, so we got this little one. And yeah, the pot looks larger, but I don't want to drop them on the floor. This pot is half perlite. So I have found my little ones to do just fine in these 4.5-inch pots. Look at that cute little plant. Oh my goodness. So that's just a little tiny plug. Barely a thumb size. Look at that little guy. This one's going to go into a nice warm area with good airflow. I'm trying not to compress the soil around it. I'm just trying to get it to kind of seed itself in. And it will drain, and then I will empty the pot. So, there we go. 4 from the Green Escape, 1 from Baba's Violets, and 1 from Tropify, and I'm really happy with all of them. As you can see, they are all lovely plants. This is 4 or 5 plants. And then we've got that dark wine, but everybody looks really good. I had 1 leaf fall off. That's not bad for 6 plants to have 1 leaf. The average is 1 to 2 leaves. I don't care who I get them from. It, you know, they're bounced around in shipping, and what can I say? It happens, you know. Here we go. 6 very healthy plants. Everyone have a lovely day.